Everybody get your roll on. Everybody get your roll on. Huh? Everybody get your roll. Everybody get your roll. All right, guys. So in all seriousness, I want to make a really quick video, like I said, about how I got my DNP schooling paid for. I should preference that I still have one more year to go, and I'm doing well. But the first thing that I did was apply to be a graduate assistant. So if you Google graduate assistant DNPs, there'll be a whole bunch of different schools that pop up that show the requirements for a graduate assistant. At our school, there's two different kinds. There's a teacher assistant and then there's a research assistant. And you get to choose what you're interested in. For me, I was interested in both, but I landed a position as a teacher assistant. And it's actually funny because originally I got denied. Here's the letter. Here's the letter. I got denied. They said, sorry, we don't need y'all. But then I got a call about 2 weeks before school started saying, hey, we just got a COVID relief grant that is allowing us to have more help for graduate assistants. Can you take a 10-hour position where we're only paying tuition? So with our graduate assistantship, they pay tuition for 20 hours plus a stipend amount. And that stipend amount can vary. But the stipend amount is okay. It has helped me not have to work. So taking the 10-hour position only allowed me to get my school paid for. And that was fine because I was still working at the time, full-time in CVICU. And I said, well, I'm going to make this work because I'd rather be here for 10 hours to getting my school paid for than having to figure out how I'm going to pay for school. So I did that for 2 semesters. After that, I applied again in hopes that, okay, y'all see me, y'all know who I am. Hopefully a position will open up where I can be a 20-hour graduate assistant. And that will change me from getting my tuition assistance to getting my tuition assistance with a stipend. So I was chosen to continue as a 20-hour graduate assistant. So that means I received my full tuition paid for and then a monthly stipend. And that was dictated by the university that I go to and the school of nursing that I'm in. You'll have to look at requirements for specific schools in your area because they all vary. So for this, I was in the lab teaching for about 2 days. I was there for about 8 to 4 for both days, and then I had a few classes that I had to grade or help proctor test. And so it was very low stress, whereas when I was working in CVICU, I was extremely stressed. By the way, before the summer before I got that graduate assistant, I actually had my facility that I worked for pay for that summer class. I actually took an extra summer class early so that I didn't have to take it in the fall, which was beautiful. And they paid for it because they paid up to $6,000 a semester, I believe, or $6,000 a year on schoolwork, and it was nowhere near 6,000, so they paid for that. So that was wonderful. After I got in it, I realized that there were scholarships. There were scholarships that were given by the School of Nursing itself at the university that I go to, and then also outside scholarships. So I just went to work. I was applying for scholarships outside of the organization and within the organization. And I got denied by probably 3 different organizations for scholarships, but I also received in total to this point 5 yeses. So I got a scholarship from the Kiana Black Nurses Association. So that's the Kentucky chapter of the National Black Nurses Association. I received 3 scholarships from the School of Nursing. And then I received a scholarship from a nurse practitioner organization. So it's the Kentucky Nurse Midwives and Nurse Practitioners Association. Which I'm also an active member of. And then I received another one from another organization that I'm an active member of. So if you are interested in getting scholarships, make sure you're becoming members to these organizations. One, because there's so many opportunities to learn. And then two, it looks good when you're a member and then you're applying for the scholarship. I think the highest scholarship that I was awarded was $2,000. So if you start adding those together, you understand that my books are now paid for. I now have money to travel to and from like different locations because I actually go to school downtown. Childcare on days that I needed childcare. So that money, fees, my fees weren't paid for school. Different things like that I put towards my scholarship. I bought a new stethoscope. I bought a new laptop because my laptop was old. It was from undergrad, y'all. So don't be shy to apply for these scholarships. And what I usually do is make a template. They ask around the same questions. So I made a template and I would change it when the questions varied. And then I would use some stuff that I used in other scholarships. And obviously they were good because I got awarded 5 scholarships since being here, along with being a graduate assistant. And one of the takes from that is my story is my story. So I always over communicate the hardships, the situations that I've been through so that people understand what kind of person they're pouring into. And I just want to also communicate how special one of the scholarships were for me. I get emotional thinking about it, but it was a young lady who actually passed away early, and the organization wanted to pour into someone else that had leadership qualities and who could be as impactful as this young lady who died at a very young age, who was a leader and was just destined to be great. And so a part of me feels like I owe it to relay that information, that scholarship was not just money to me. That scholarship, and all the scholarships weren't, but that scholarship specifically touched me and made me feel like I had to keep going and I had to push and I had to show the world that, you know, you can do it. You are able to accomplish all the things you want to accomplish. And if in this moment financial hardships are stressing you out and you feel like you can't go to school, I'm here to tell you, listen, do your research. Do your research, because there's nothing that's stopping you from getting that doctorate degree. I am the first in my family to receive a graduate degree, really a college degree at this point, and there's no stopping me. And so I hope this was helpful. I hope that you got some small tidbits about how I'm getting my doctoral degree for free. Like I said, I graduate in August 2023. And I'm super excited. So I appreciate you for hanging on to this video, and I appreciate y'all for sticking with me and following me. I be saying I get subscribers and I haven't even uploaded a video in 2 years. So I just wanted to say this is only the beginning. We're starting to revamp. And you're going to learn more about just the doctoral program, the requirements, me as a clinical instructor, me, why I left the bedside, what you need for clinicals, all the things that you need, I got. I got you, boo. I got you, boo. Okay? So, as always, thank you so much. Like, subscribe. I have a new Instagram handle. It will go right here. And I also have a new name. I'm now Bree Craddock. 2 years ago, I was not Bree Craddock. I was Bree Neal, but now I'm Bree Craddock, and I have a little baby girl, and I'm sure you guys will get to see her. But like I said, leave comments below if you want to request a video, or if you have questions about this DNP program or why I chose it. I plan on answering those questions in a video releasing soon. So thank you so much for joining me. Have a good day, y'all. Peace.